Boxing Voice.
Well, I cannot judge right now and make judgment over Bryant Jennings. I haven't faced him yet. He does look athletic. He does look well when he performs in the ring. And I would say only after the fight I can say, was he good, was he athletic, was he conditioning good and focus and everything, can he take punch or can't he? So I can't say it right now, but I have great respect for this guy because the way that he carry himself in the public and in general, he's respectful, he wants to become champion, he has desire, he has a lot of energy, he's very energetic, and he's athletic. I see how he moves, so he's very energetic.
Wladimir. Partners in to assimilate his style?
Well, kind of difficult to find exactly the same guys, but I will find the guys that having more or less the same style and size as Bryant.
Go ahead, down here.
Listen. Wladimir, now Ukraine is a dangerous time. What do you feeling about this situation? You're fighting today on April 25th. It will be in this time when Ukraine is very, very dangerous time. What do you feeling about that?
That's why during the press conference I mentioned the struggle of the Ukrainian people and the aggression that came from Russia. And in the country and nation that is most peaceful itself, it's almost impossible to imagine that during the day a city can be bombarded with rockets and children and kindergarten and schools going to be hit and the most valuable price of this geopolitical ambitions of Russia is people's life, and it's something that previously was said brother folks as Russia and Ukraine, just to destroy this relationship is horrible, and I think the politics needs to be and give an answer for that, and I think this is something that is going to be mentioned a couple of times more at the next press conference, and I think that the world needs to pay attention to what's going on. It's not just the local problem and issue in Ukraine. It's the world problem. We have sanctioned Russia. The economy, it slows down the economy, the development, the evolutionary process, if you want to say it this way. It's horrible, and nobody knows where it's going to lead to, and nobody knows what's going to be next. And it's going to be an example for who knows. China say, Siberia is ours, or Germans going to say, part of Poland is ours, so Russia going to say part of Kazakhstan, north of Kazakhstan is ours. So there's a lot of things that could be created, and the rule that was set up for everybody and all the nations has been broken with capturing Crimea Peninsula and annexation of Crimea, which is not acceptable. You can't do it just like that because you think it's yours. Thinking is not following the rules.
7 years ago, when you fought at Wladimir here, your manner before the fight was a little bit more reserved. This performance here was almost like we were ready to do some stand-up. I mean, has there been sort of a personality transformation in a certain way, after 7 years between then and now, in terms of, just...
Are you talking about performance where?
Yeah, before at Wladimir, you were a little bit more conservative in your demeanor. I mean,
okay, all right. As I said, to tango, you have to have two people to tango, and you have two to tango. I cannot make the fight. I need somebody to make this fight exciting. If somebody gets in and wants to fight, it's exciting. If somebody gets in and doesn't want to get knocked out, it's very difficult to catch this guy. So you have to chase him, and while you're chasing, you cannot get hit, I would say, because otherwise you're going to lose the fight. So it's also a strategy, but I'm not going to get to the boxing in particular. I just want to say that there have been different fights that I have had in the past 25 years of my career, and I do have different qualities of boxing and punching, and if it's needed, clinching, and if it's needed not to clinch, it doesn't matter. So I know the game, and I know how to last long, and I will do my best on April 25th, and I'm sure that with this attitude that Bryant Jennings has, we're going to entertain you guys.
One more question, Keith.
Do you think your brother is done fighting for sure, and is there anything that might be able to bring him out of retirement?
Okay, I can joke about it, and He's you know, sometimes before the fights when he gets in, he's like, man, this is such exciting times, and I'm missing it, you know. But of course not. He has responsibility now as the mayor of city of Kyiv for 4 million people, and there's no way he's possibly can get back.
Thanks, guys. We got to clear the room. Madison Square Garden wants us to close the room. So, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Good.